So I'm gonna start sharing the screen again. So thank you for coming. If you are here and want to share the camera with me a little bit, that will be nice to say hi. But if not, I will jump straight. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Shiran. Thank you for coming. Hello. I'm not sure, Omong, and hello, Push Pawali. Right? Hello, Maywen. Hello. Hello, Grace. Hello, Cow. And hello, everyone around here. I think that we're not gonna talk much around here. I'm just gonna start sharing my screen. Thank you, and I'm so honored to have you guys all here together. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen. Oops, 1 sec. You see my screen?
Yes.
All right, okay. Thank you. So let's get through. And if you have any question along this line, let me know and put on the chat. Today's topic is women empowerment. Okay, guys, and women empowerment, what is important and how we're gonna talk about it. It's a topic that many people wanting me to put it out there, including the leadership one, because of they claim that women afraid to hear the word leadership, but I don't think so. Yeah, let's go on and continue that. If you have a question, let me know. Okay. Oops. All right. So women empowerment is the key, right? So empowering women and girls is the key of social transformation. As you know, that women is holding the space for men, kids, society, family, and everything. If you educate and empowering from the very young age, it will be effectively transform the society, transform the country, transform the corporate, transform the organization, including the society, which is that is how and why we need to give a little bit of attention around this area. And today we're just gonna go through the topic, through the agenda that we're gonna talk about women leadership, what women need support to fulfill the roles, and we're gonna understand a little bit of the energy that is called feminine and masculine energy. What is it and how it's incorporated with this two gender and women empowerment in what way? Why we need more women in leadership, okay, and quality of the empowering woman, the myth that preventing women from stepping up, and much more in the detail of the upcoming of the workshop and around that. I will keep that as a secret a little bit later. Okay, all right. So as a brief of women empowerment principle, women empowerment principle is itself is the in a brief role because of why it's so important, because in the corporate leadership they emphasize on the gender equality, which is like it's the way that men doing and women doing, and how these two gender can collaborate and coordinate together to make the fruitful and best result. The second one is respect and supporting human rights and non-discrimination, ensure the health, safety, and well-being of women and men in worker. Promote education, training, professional development, and personal development for women, not just for men, okay? With another one, the next one is just implement enterprise development, supply chain, and marketing practice that empower women. So we just talk about that, how we can treat everyone the same way and equality. Okay, to promote equality through the community initiative and advocacy. Measure a publicly report and progress on achieving gender equality. So we need to understand that women empowerment is not a project of hate men or hate someone. We never talk about that. We use the word feminist. Feminist is the choice and the freedom to make a choice and knowing the right and the worth of oneself, which is it should be and should talk openly, right? In the modern society, if we learn to collaborate between the two gender, my God, and many gender as well, but we talk about as a bond gender, right? So with that, it's important for us to be able to have a freedom and have the right and have the free lifestyle to choose what we want and what we care for life. Okay, if you have anything to share with me, just let me know. So what do you think about the word women leadership? Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. This is a question that of everyone. Does leadership have gender? So let me see. Anyone want to share with anything? Does leadership have gender? Leadership is taking the ownership of ourselves. In your opinion, do you think it have a gender, or is limited only one woman or one man, or what do you think, guys?
There's no way, no gender. It shouldn't be, but in practice it does.
Okay.
No gender. Leadership is attitude, so it's not limited to gender.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's never limited to the agenda. It's just some myth that they keep telling to passing to generation, and then took charge of because of men need to be perceived as the leader, which is not true, because this is the true definition that I found it and sharing with you. Leadership itself is a state of one who take responsibility and take charge of their own life, the way that they think, the way that they behave, the way that they action, and also the way that they feel, which is, and also along the way, accepting the result that come from those above, which is thinking, behavior, actions, and also everything happen in life, taking the result from that. Okay, as an individual, but if you have the role as leader in the group, also you take a responsibility together as a group, so you can measuring that what is happening after that, and adjust and redefine till you achieve the achievement together as a group or as the individual, and redo that process again and again. Because do you agree with me that since we born, we already have to take ownership of our life, whatever gender, women or men or children or kids or adult or elderly. We have to take care of our own decision, what we choose for life, what we eat, where we live, where we study, where we work, what kind of professional that we are doing. That is for and foremost more than become as a group. That what we taking ownership is. Even is disguising this that we not able to make our own decision. So what do you think about the word that I just shared with you, that we once, since we born, we have to take our ownership? What do you think about that? Please share with me. Hello? I'm still waiting. Do you agree with me or not? You can disagree with me and share your opinion.
Agreed.
Agree, okay?
Of course, but it's part of education. Agreed. Sure.
Okay, yeah, yes. So we're gonna talk deep about that. Why it's so limited that women in leadership is like scar zone. Because when I'm gonna talk about this, there are 3 or 4 women telling me that, are you thinking well that you're gonna talk about women in the leadership? Because it seems to be a very scar zone, and women cannot accept it or scared to be accepted in that way. I said that, yeah, anything that people scared to talk about, I want to talk about it too. So like, have you ever heard that people always want to talk about something that they don't want to talk it out loud? Okay, yeah. Leadership is every aspect, starting with leading ourselves, leading other, then leading movement. So yes, every choice and decision is leadership move. Thank you. Yeah, so that is, in the simplicity way, is taking responsibility of our life first and foremost, because of before we taking leadership role in our family, we have to make a decision in our life first, And that is the myth out there that this is for women, this is for men, this is not for the kid, this is not for the elderly. So who cares if we're going to do it? And at the end of the day, it's us who make a decision. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the next one is what women need support to fulfill this role. Okay, what do you think, guys? You can share with me. Okay, this is from my research and my understanding through this year that running many workshops about women. I think more than 10 times now, and I myself as a woman and become passing and overcoming so many limiting belief and so-called standard from out there. First and foremost, we need to understand and accept the difference of physical. Our body, women have the physical limitation and also expansion in a way. We need to accept the physical one. The culture-wise, understand the difference. Doesn't mean that we have to take in, accept the way it is. And understand the difference of expectation of people out there, society, culture, and rules towards our own dream and own needs. So we accept and the different what people think and what the culture expecting us. But anyway, we have to go inward and seeing that is this thing is belong to us or belong to the society, belong to the culture, belong to the someone who told someone and told someone and told someone and told us again, which is if you trace back it could be 2,000 or 3,000 years, right? So in the past we use candle to read the book. Nowadays in the nighttime we have electricity, right? Are you still using only candle? If you have electricity, if that is the culture, right? So the next one is just the need to accept that we have never gonna be a human, a man, sorry, we have never been gonna be a man. That is a gift, guys, as a woman. Because guess what? Women have some unique, special, and limited edition, which is man doesn't have it. And also vice versa, men have some limited capacity and also limited edition that they can do things that we as a women cannot do as well. So if we understand the difference, it's going to be a gift, a true gift. But until we able to understand that is we can realizing the true gifted. Okay, Kun Pushpa said that opportunity, acceptance, and trust that women can take on leading role. Okay, that is very beautiful to share. And one thing that I want to share and that it is important for others to believe in us. The best and true and foremost is we as a person need to believe in ourselves. Someone who told someone and told me that what others thinking about us is none of our business. Because if we take in, that is will take some sort of energy. But if we spend time believing ourselves so much that we can take this role as a woman, no one else can hold otherwise. The other one is just the need for not carrying the opinions and expectation of other people on your burden, on the shoulder as a burden. Like at this age, you almost gonna hit 30, you need to produce the human or to make a baby or married. When by the age of 19 or 17, the culture say that you shouldn't date before you graduate. So there is a certain norm and culture and rule and restriction and someone told someone pass along. If you keep that expectation and opinion affecting your way of life all the time, it's going to burden you, it's going to heavy your life, and it's never going to be suitable for anyone because you're trying to be someone else that is not yourself. Right. What do you think? You can share with me as well. So another thing that women need to know to fulfill the role is they need to accept, and we need to accept the help completely. What do I mean by that? Because sometimes when we are so achiever and women trying to act strong and be strong and then deny all the help, and that is make life difficult. The true strength of become a woman is just truly ask and accept the help completely. What do you think about my sharing in this moment? Do you think it's true, or what is your opinion? Please share with me. And another one is just the need to completely stand up for yourself, as well as that some of us is being raised to nod the head and say yes only, not say no, all of their life, and then one day it just never yes in my mind, in their mind for very long. It's the time that you need to be able to stand up and say it, speak out, voice it out as the way that you feel it. So you see, this is a balance to be able to accept the help completely, and when it need to be able to stand up from yourself, depend on which type of the behavior and the pattern in life that you need to work on, and depend on the people, which is I work with many women, including myself, that is different. And until we identify what is the pattern of our life, we will be able to truly achieve what we want without having to consider the outsider, outside us, more than internally decision. The last one would be the need to embrace your authenticity self. Guy, the part that we unable to accept, the part that is soft to us, and vulnerability and beauty, and sometimes it's weak. If we deny all of this, my God, how are we gonna live in our life? Because in one life we have only one body and one mind and one way. Until we accept the way that we are, we can change a bit to the way that we want to be. But if we keep denying ourselves for the rest of what we have already, guess what? In the future, we're gonna still keep denying who we are till the rest of the day, to the end of the day. And my God, to be accepted, to accept yourself as the way you are, that is the most beautiful act and sexy act in the world. And that's when the women shine the most. What do you think about that? Yeah, you can share with me. Do you think it's true, or it's just like, what do you think? Yeah, Esther say that I think it's take a greater level of awareness and also humility to ask for help, but seeking help should not be seen as a weakness. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, it is taking a great awareness. Yeah, and you need to understand that sometimes we have the day that we need help, and that is not called weakness. The person that able to speak out and ask for the help, that is the true strength, because no one ever doing anything alone for the rest of their life. Remember when we pop out of the mommy tummy, we need a help before we grown up, right? We need mother, we need caretaker to carry us until we like got 2 or 3 years. We still need it, not like the other animals on the planet. We still need a caring for till the rest of our life, but this is the act of giving and receiving that we need to have the art and accept it. Anyway, let's do the next one. Yeah, this one I'm talking about the concept of feminine and masculine energy, which is these two energy is coexist in every man and every woman. Not the myth that men only have masculine energy or women have only feminine energy. It's not true, not true. Okay, some men having a stronger feminine energy in him more than masculine. Some women have a strong masculine energy more than feminine energy, which is like yin and yang. It's never be bad or good. It's just the way to accept and work through the natural way. Is there anything that do I need to? All right. Yes. So let's talk about this a little bit. That what is masculine energy? Masculine energy is being perceived as a logical thought, mind, more like a mind thinking, decisive action, risk-taking, achieving, controlling, competitive, intellectual. It's a good quality, and if it have too much, right? Nothing is ever be good or bad. It depends on the balance. Also, feminine is an intuitive thinking feeling, which is it's using the sensing to understand and thinking, creative, nurturing, caring, experiencing, being collaborative, expressive. That is the feminine energy, which is both energy is coexist in every man and every woman. Okay, so with that, let's go to the next slide. As you see, this is a two circle. One on the left is feminine energy. The other side is masculine energy. Feminine energy is like being, like existing mode. Masculine energy is like doing mode. Feminine itself is like receiving, intuitive, internal, receptive, fluid, allow, feeling, empathetic, vulnerable, ability, creative. And masculine energy is giving, logical, external, right? It's so very opposite. Projective, focus, achieve, planning, confident, goal-oriented, and driven. And you see they have the intersection, which is the balance. Whomever that have strong masculine still have to have feminine side, and whoever that have feminine side still have to have masculine to make this energy is balanced. And let's see this one. If the feminine energy that carry the most in that body have an imbalance, what is happening? The imbalance of feminine energy is powerless, manipulative, needy, oversensitive, and codependent. When I say with this, can you picture or seeing some of your friend or yourself at the time that happening? Okay, what about that if you have a stronger masculine energy? When it's imbalanced, what is happening? Have you ever seen the strong masculine guy that is out of balance because of overwork or unable to process the emotion? What is happening? Aggressive, confrontation, controlling, sometimes abusive or micromanaging or competitive, which is this is not a good quality when we out of balance. Can you see the picture? Okay, yes, thank you. So there is another one that is telling about healthy. Okay, you see the line in the middle, right? Above the line is healthy feminine energy on the pink side, and then on the blue side is a healthy masculine energy. Even that is explained very well. It's like yin and yang, right? Feminine energy to be balanced is need to have a dot of blue, which is a dot of masculine energy, balance everything together. And also the healthy masculine energy also have that size of have a dot of feminine energy inside of it. Okay, so with that is explain the healthy feminine and masculine energy. But let's look at it that below the line, that when without the dot, that's mean imbalance, right? When imbalance is explained the same, quite the same with the slide before, that it's become lazy, unfocused, depressed, over nurturing, and unmotivated on the feminine energy. And on the masculine energy is like aggressive, narrow-minded, cold, frustrated. That is when we lack of the balance that we need to get through. What is the symptom earlier before lack of balance? The unaware of the emotion. Okay, when we have some sort of emotion to our body, and when we stop it, we repress it, suppress it, and not able to think through the whole process by thinking that way, that if we suppress it is the good way of dealing with the situation. Yes, for very short time that you have to pass through certain situation, but at the end of circle of emotion, if you did not process it through, the energy will stuck, and then it will unable to process, the mind and the brain unable to make sense with it, which is will stuck in your body, and it will cause the unbalancing along with the feminine and masculine energy. So that's what the part of the thing. So now we talk about why we need more women in leadership. I'm saying why we need more women in leadership role, huh? Not that why we need to overcome men. No, I never say that. I believe that we need to be coexist together. So it's a balanced one. So this is the three ladies that are during this special time in our history, like this COVID time. They've been perceived as the warrior and as the person that handled that country very well. On the left hand side is the Jacinda Ardern, which is the Prime Minister of New Zealand, who is, I perceive that she well balanced in between masculine and feminine energy, very well balanced in that one. And also the above women on the right hand side, her name is my pronunciation might not be correct, but I do my best. Okay, Thai Ing-wen, Taiwanese prime minister, which is she managed the country that is no COVID rate at the moment for these two, and also the the below picture, which is the German Chancellor Angela Merkel. This is the three lady that are able to stand with the man to be able to co-create and in control, make the country in control of the special time at this moment. And have you ever think, so this is my question, that have you ever seen that when men and women co-create and co-manage in something, what is the good part of it if their energy balance between feminine and masculine? Have you seen that, or have you ever seen that in any of your workplace? Can anyone share with me? Anyone want to share? Okay, if you don't have anything, I'll share one. Okay, look at in some organization that have the board of director or the board of management mixes between men and women. So that organization is never going to be so macho or so softy. It will be very blended together if they work well together. That's what I see in some organization. Okay, there is some sharing. Okay, what is the sharing? Okay, new creative idea get executed. Yeah, because of the energy and the uniqueness of one and another. Because men have a very unique and strong, and women also have a uniqueness as well. When it's co-created, it's a great creative and creation in that part. And we just need to accept that we need help and we need the team to do it together. So let's do this. Why is this is a 14 reason why women make great leader? Because that is the part that they say that value work-life balance, because women need to nurture family as well. So this topic will be very, very critical and important for this gender in a way, like a little bit more important than men, because men is always been programming since they was born that they need to be caretaker, they need to be provider. So the value of work-life balance wasn't imprinted since they were young. Okay, empathetic, yeah, it's because of women nature is being gathering as a girl and as a women group together. They're sharing things, sharing ideas, sharing the emotion together. So that is being imprinted since they was young as well. Okay, and great listener, because the mother told the story to grandmother, and that was the way that the girls learning the way of listening. So we've been imprinted as a woman since we born. Okay, nurturing, we imitate and we role model is from the mother and from the caretaker, that usually is a woman. I'm not saying that no man is the caretaker. Okay, there are a lot of men that is very good in caretaker as well. Focus on teamwork, because the women is feminine energy is inclusive. They want everyone and nurturing together. So that's why it's more focused on teamwork. Simultaneously multitask, that is also imprinted since they was young, right? They need to you see, I mean, I saw my mother cooking and feeding us at the same time with trying to wash the clothes and talk to the husband, and yeah, everything that is imprint and been trained since we were young. Okay, you have any other opinion or any question, just let me know. Motivated by challenge, anything that is challenged, because of in the past, in the rock age, women need being left it at home by normally by themselves and by the kids, so they need to be able to well equipped with things that is come up, so they're motivated by challenge. Strong communicator, because that all inclusive, they need to talk and nurture everyone into the same group. Dream big, that is the energy of feminine. Handle crisis situation very well when it's come to the emotional, because women and girls have been trained since they were young to be dealing with the emotion. I'm not saying that no men does it, okay, but majority of the men, when coming to the emotion, they seem to run away a little bit, but not every man, okay, and not every woman. They can shift the hat, wearing many hats at the same time. The part of one thing that why we need more women in the leader, because of they check their ego, because they're caring about other feeling, so that the checking of ego is happen more like a natural to the women. Flexibility, because of feeding and nurturing and protecting is probably in one goal of the women. So that's why the flexibility ability of the women is more than men in generalization talking. Okay, lead by example. When women become mother, it just seemed like the world move. She can make the world move, because of she want to be a great example for the kids as well as men. But it's just different inspiration, because women and children is come from their own back, right, from the tummy. More than the closeness is more than that a little bit in a way. I'm talking generalization as well. Okay. Yes, we Wonder Woman. It's true. Okay, do we learn a lot of things because it's imprinted from us since young, or do we think there are some quality that may be in it? We usually we learn a lot from when we were born, and we raise it by the what is that called, subconsciously, because it's repeated again and again, and it become we absorb, we like a sponge when we were kids. That's one way of learning, is straight to the subconscious mind immediately. And then when we grow over 7 years old, we learn through the media, to what we allow to take in and interpret it and make a meaning on that way. So that's how we normally learn from that, both men and women. With this one, which is we're going to talk about quality of the empowered woman. But before that, it's just strong women or empowered women don't have attitudes. They have high standards and firm boundary. To be able to be empowered, we need to know what we accept and allow in our life, which is the standards. Some people say that this woman is high maintenance. We have to ask back that is she high maintenance or she has a standard, because it's slightly different. High maintenance is needy for other things to happen in the way that she wants, otherwise she will emotionally outburst. But standard is she know her worth, and she accept only what she feel that she should deserve with that. If not, she just let go without making emotionally drama. So that's a difference between high maintenance and standard. Or what do you think? Okay, so let's see with the quality of empowered women. She lived her life purpose. This woman know that what is she born for, or why, how she gonna spend her life for, what she gonna spend her life doing, and where she want to do, and for who. Okay, next one is just she know who she is. To be able to realize purpose, you need to know who you are. And that is everyone quality that you need to know. Especially I encourage women all along this quality through my workshop that is going to come in the 15 to 16 of August, called Empowering Women. But I will talk that a little bit later. She loved herself and her body. My God, we talk about this already, that we need to be accept the difference of this whole package. Inside here, and in the tummy, we need to love and admire and adore ourselves, because that is the reflection to other people. If we need to teach our standard, the way that we love ourselves, so other people know how to love us and how to treat us, not the other way around, because it's never be outside in, it's always inside out, right? If you have you ever watched cartoon called Inside Out? It's a Walt Disney one, talk about the emotion. It's a great cartoon. Yeah, I really recommend that. And she commit to learn and continuous learning, because guys, there is so much more thing in the world that we do not know, and some we do know that we do not know yet. So that is the way to continue us learning in the area that we are passionate. That is going to keep us young, keep us good looking, and keep us beauty and sexy. Because the person that know what they want is the most sexiest person in the world. That is my definition. I don't know about you. Or what do you think? Huh? Who do you think that is the most sexiest and beautiful person?
My wife.
What is the quality of that person? Yeah, my husband just sweet. She built healthy confidence. My God, the healthy confidence, that is the healthy confidence and the arrogant confidence. I remember when I was young that I don't know that what is confidence yet. I act as confident, but that is like a little bit uplifting and look like ugly confidence, until I learned that I only born as me, and this is only me in this version, and nowhere can be someone else, or someone else can be me. So I choose to be me, and then yeah, I take it whatever that I do, and then I make peace with it. So that is the healthy confident, at least in my definition. So what is your healthy confident to you? Please share with me, yeah? Please share with me about what is your healthy confidence, and I'll keep talking, okay? Okay, she gave wholeheartedly. This woman that is empowered, she know what is the cause that she like to contribute. So some people love children, they give wholeheartedly to the children. Some women love plants, so she become the nationalism to protect the forest and everything. Some people love the development of the children and the women, so they go into that area. So that is the giving wholeheartedly, and that is the act of the most beautiful women. So she challenged the status quo. What does that mean? Challenge the status quo is something that if society tell you that this is not for women, and she know that she can do it, she's gonna challenge and showing it without aggressive, showing in the way of beautiful, elegant, and challenge it. That I can do it. I don't believe in what you said. This is I'm gonna show you how to do it. And she care and she show vulnerability, which is it's like it can be showing the emotion that let it processing through the way. That is the strength, guy. That is never be a weakness, because the person that is show the emotion is the most beautiful person. I mean, in the healthy way, and not in the weird way. Okay, and she know her worth. Whoever say anything to her outsider is lessly gonna impact or affect her, because of she know who she is, and she know where she is, and she know where she want to be. So that is the quality of empowering woman. So I want to say that all of this, the myth that prevent women to success is illusion. The illusion that we believe that someone else have more power than us. Okay, is there any chat that I need to know or anything? Okay, the chat is yes, all right, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of that. So if we know ourselves as a woman, if we know who we are, what we want to do, and where we want to go, anyone else outsider will be just illusion. It's no meaning, no impact, because we have aiming where to go. So it's never be like we need other people's support. Yeah, we need it from time to time, and if we have ability to ask for it, it would be wonderful. But until we accept it, totally accept, and then we go for it. Okay, yeah. So let's see that. Wow. Who I find attractive women and men is a sense of quite confident, quite not in not speaking up, but quiet in the even without speaking. You can see that they are very comfortable with the confidence. Okay, yeah, it is like, have you ever seen a woman that is so calm, kind, but when she speaks, it is like, bam, go to the point. So my point today is just I wanna more like a opening, which is we just register our own foundation under Coachology called Pink Lotus Foundation, which is the empowering women and children through personal development. We provide coaching to other foundation caseworker and the member of that foundation in the regarding of the foundation that work for empowering women and children to the underprivileged kids and women, and we do the workshop for them. We training them through our associated coach and also myself, and we have our director, which is have founder director, have the experience dealing with the foundation for over 20 years. He just on board for a couple of months, and we've been inactive very much. So we I don't know that we can share. Just one second. Let me check with Luca. Can I share the news with the online people
About what?
about AAT?
No, just we set up our first.
Okay, yeah. We have registered in the number 8 of May 2020 that officially. And I do this work for women and children since, God, 3 or 4 years ago, but I have attempted many times to register it and the paperwork just done. So the work has been starting for 4 years ago. And like I told you that in one small part of the foundation that we're doing, it is workshop called Empowering Women, which is about the next round is in 15 and 16 August 2020. We arrange it publicly twice a year. Each year I adjust the content and context is around the women empowerment and leadership, which is leading ourselves. I do this very intimate group. It's about 30 people. We have a lot of people booked it already in Bangkok. If you are in Bangkok, I encourage you to come. If you can take that 2 days off on the weekend, which is 15 and 16 August, is about 2,950 baht, which is about $100 US, 100 Singapore, 120 Singapore dollars. Is around that area. And that is live workshop. We provide 2 breaks and 1 lunch together as a group. We doing this together every 2 times a year. And this year we add the extra, which is an online workshop, which is run the same time but with the online. For the online workshop, we provided with 1,000 baht for the 2 tickets. With these 2 tickets and 1,000 baht, it goes straight directly to the bank account of Pink Lotus Foundation, which is this is our passion. We about to launch with another foundation that we provide for coaches of our associate to coach the caseworker who's suffering mentally from overload, working with the underprivileged women who've been trick to be a sex cell, and I don't say the organization yet because it's not officially signed. So if you feel that you want to be part of our Lotus Foundation, there is a couple of ways. One is joining our workshop. Second is just in the money side that you can donate directly. Or third is just become our coaches by certifying with us and then do pro bono, because this is all pro bono coaches to the other foundation, and we provide at least 12 hours for the cost of 3 to 6 months for the caseworker. So that is the 3-way. And if you are in the organization that is do CSR project, do the caseworker, or do the part that is helping the charity, which is a leading majority is the CSR or sustainability project, you can also helping, and then we can talk long that how we can collaborate to the part of Lotus Foundation to the workshop. Because Luke always say that feed the man a fish, it's just one time, one meal, but teach the man how to fish, it will be forever for their life. And we focus on teach the man how to fish. So, and women, yeah, look at the women and women. So that was like that was our way to do contribute, and it's my passion, because I was once when I was a kid, a young age, I had been very lucky, been generous by many women throughout my life, including my own mother, who have a tremendous belief in me, and along with other women, including Pimam, Pinam, and other people. I couldn't name them all, and they know, and I tell them personally often that how important of them to me. So if you want to be part of helping uplifting the society, we plan to do it in Southeast Asia, but this is just only the first step. And with your contribution, with your help, and with your heartfelt, that is how we find the energy to do this more and more. And I'm really thank you for your presence in this hour with me together, which is yeah, I still have 10 minutes, as Luke mentioned to me. So let's see with this. Please allow me to talk about my empowering workshop a little bit, which is on 15 to 16 August 2020. We have it in Bangkok, Thailand, Executive Apartment Marriott in Soi 24 Sukhumvit, next to Emporium, which is very good and center in that one. And we have this is the adding part that we teaching how women doing voice it out, the ability to speak it out. We say we know it consciously that we need to say it out loud, but we unable to say it because of what? Because of we been conditioned to listen to the adults since we were kids. And then suddenly from the 5 year until now, with 25, we need to speak out, but we never been taught in that way. So they're unable. And I have been, I don't know how to say, lucky, or I've been privileged to work with so many women who's like look professional, successful outlook, but unable to speak it out. Many and many. So I serve them, many of women, including me. So nowadays they're able to speak it out, and we're running this workshop in this particular, how to voice it out, the intimate conversation about sex and love. With that what is the difference between sexual and loving, and I cannot say this out loud, but we talk intimate. And what is the difference between love making, sexuality, and orgasm, and thing that intimate to you? What is it that hold a woman in the heart? What is a woman need inside? How to love ourselves, how to realizing our true worth, because majority of ourselves is like women no self-worth. That is like 80 to 90% of us, and that is a huge crisis. And I'm talking about this more and more, and really passionate to develop that together in the subconscious mind. We work in this one together with conscious and subconscious mind to be able to integrate the change instantly. and the shift in the body, in the facial. And you can ask many people along that way that get into and come across to my workshop, that how shift and change that they are. And the most, and not most important, one of the most is like know our right, and know that we exist, and we able to ask and say yes and say no. That's the ability of every human being, including women. So if we can do this when we are a mother, we able to teach the kids, whoever that is, a boy or girl, that is the fundamental right to say yes and say no, not just to say yes for the society, or say no when the heart is say yes. And many more inside that we're talking about scientific of how the body responds to the word, the way thinking, the way feeling, how it's impact to the neurological hormone and everything along that line, creating the new friendship, and go deep into the subconscious mind together, and many more in that. And I have a couple of gifts for you guys to participate. And yeah, if you want to, you can contact me to Cristy@coachology.com. And anything that you want to ask, do anything that you want to ask before we leaving this together today? Anything? I couldn't find the chat. Do anything? And anyway, I'm really thank you for your time, guys. It's been privilege and very happy to be here with you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing. Love the feminine masculine. Thank you. I missed the first half. Tell them that you were recording it and we'll upload it.
Oh, guys, by the way, that I record everything in this and will be uploading later. So you can, you can check on the record. Thank you very much. And if you want, if you live in the different country than Thailand, you also can join my workshop, which is, it's 1,000 baht. How much is that? It's about $35 for 2 tickets. And that $35 is going straight to Pink Lotus Foundation, nothing about Coachology. That is the way that we want to run this route. And yeah, and Luke will send all the email about the details in Pink Lotus Foundation and the workshop that is coming together. This time we have a theme as well, which is happen to is a theme of own your energy of the queen. That is a little bit of us two gathering as a like-minded of women together. And I'm so lucky to be here and honor that you guys with me today. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see you with the webinar for the next round. We're just gonna take a break for 2 weeks, and then we're gonna come back with a new theme. Please wait for us to come up with a new theme that we will tell you in 2 weeks. Thank you very much for being with me today. Thank you. And you have a great day for today. See you guys. Love you all. Bye-bye. If you can open your chat a little bit so I can see the beautiful face of everyone. Where is my beautiful faces? Say hi. Thank you very much. I love you all. I think I heard cow. Yes. Okay. So if you say bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you, Cristy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Cristy.
Stay healthy. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.